Hello there, my name's Dave Allen, I'm good and geeky, and I've been doing a few videos showing you how to set things up to use voice control on the Mac and on iOS. And now it's time to have a look at how we actually use it in action and how we sort of dictate into it, and basically sort of how many words we can get out of the thing in a few minutes. What I'll maybe do is to set up a test here where I talk for about 10 minutes and let's see how many words we can get out of it and check the accuracy as well. Okay, let's go. Hashtag. Let's do a test. Wake up. Hashtag. Let's make a test of voice control and how well it works, full stop. Capitalise that. New paragraph. I'm having a funny day today with my computer, full stop. For a while my keyboard stopped working and would not let me enter any characters for quite some time. Every now and again it would start working and I'd get a couple of characters in there and it would stop again, full stop. Basically, I had to do a reboot of the computer before I could get things working again, full stop. Since starting the computer again, there have been more things which have been not working correctly, full stop. I had to shut down voice control and start it again because for some reason or other the commands were not being recognised, full stop. Select commands. Go to the end. For some reason or other it wasn't doing commands like that, full stop. So the reason for this test is to have a look and see how many words we can get out in about 10 minutes, full stop. I am of the opinion that dictation is so much faster than typing, full stop. When you're typing there are more possibilities of typo errors, full stop. When you're doing dictation there will sometimes be a problem with homonyms which do not come out correctly and you have to correct them afterwards, full stop. For the most part, the words come out correctly if you're speaking in whole sentences. So this is something that you'll have to get used to, full stop. New paragraph. Hashtag. Loving the Raspberry Pi. Capitalise that. New paragraph. A couple of years ago I bought a Raspberry Pi, full stop. It is a Raspberry Pi numeral 3. Capitalise Raspberry Pi. 3. Delete previous character. Go to the end. And I still have it and I'm still using it, full stop. My plan at the moment is to set it up with a camera and I'm going to put it in a place where I can see any of the cars going down the street and hopefully set it up to recognise number plates, full stop. Go to sleep. Wake up. Correct number plates. Select number plates. Number plates are vehicles passing by, full stop. Go to the end. Delete previous 2 characters. Delete previous character. The street where I live is not very busy and it won't have too much work to do, but sometimes there are vehicles that pass by, usually small lorries or vans, and they have rubbish which they dump into the forest, full stop. I'd like to have a track of which vehicles go past and maybe I can keep a track of what's going on with this sort of behaviour, full stop. I do have a policeman who lives nearby, full stop. He did ask me one day if I had a camera which pointed out into the street because something had gone on nearby and he wondered if I'd noticed any cars going past, full stop. I do have security cameras around the house but none that would read any of the number plates of cars going by, full stop. Correct by. 2. By. Correct by. 2. Down my road. Select turn. Down. lowercase down, 2, go to the end. I have seen there are a couple of projects that you can use to turn your Raspberry Pi into a number plate reader, and also as to use, delete previous 3 words, to use as a security camera, full stop. I'm sure there are probably more interesting things I could do with the Raspberry Pi, but this will do for now, full stop. New paragraph. You may have noticed I'm not doing too much in the way of repeating, delete previous word, correcting the text as I'm going, full stop. I'm really not too bothered about the inaccuracies. I can check them all later, full stop. It's close enough that I'll be able to understand what it was I said and what it was I wanted to express with my words, full stop. Everybody knows the first draft of any text is completely rubbish, whether you use the keyboard to type it in using your fingers, or if you're using your voice with voice control, full stop. Lab, which gives you total anonymity and total protection from any viruses, full stop. This means you could click any link wherever it comes from and however dangerous it might be, delete previous 3 words, it might be, in terms of security and viruses, full stop. The computer is totally temporary, and when you're finished you can close it down or completely delete it, full stop. Your own computer is sandboxed and safe from whatever nasty stuff you might have encountered, full stop. Well then, that was a bit of dictation done there. I got to about 1,000 words, took me about maybe 20 minutes to half an hour. As you can see, the dictation wasn't perfect in terms of accuracy, but it was good enough. And did I mention it was free? Well, I used to pay quite a lot of money to use Drag and Dictate, and you know what? It's nearly as good to be using this one here, and I think it's going to get better as time goes by. And as I say, I expect it to get better when I get to the Apple Silicon, and I think it's going to work much faster and be more accurate with that. So for the moment, I think it's worthwhile having Apple voice control and using it. And I'm pretty sure, in fact, that there are changes happening all the time. It keeps getting better, and there's some sort of AI, machine learning, going on behind it as well, so that it's learning from the mistakes it makes, and it's learning my voice, it's learning my turn of phrase, as it were, and it's getting better all the time. So I think at this stage here, I'm kind of happy to move on to use just Apple voice control and leave Drag and Dictate behind. So there you go. This is Dave Allen for Good and Geeky. Talk to you again soon. Bye bye now.